Essjay and welcome to BBB, Beauty Business Builder. I created these videos to help people in the beauty industry develop and expand their beauty business and to create more revenue. So if you want to take your beauty business to the next level, then keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and you also can catch me on my podcast, which is BBB, Beauty Business Builder. Enjoy. Hi there, it's Essjay here, and welcome to another episode of BBB, Beauty Business Builder. I hope you are all well, and I hope you have had a lovely weekend wherever you are. This is another podcast which is a little bit off the cuff, really, just based on conversations with people in the beauty industry over this weekend. So I thought I would do a podcast about it. If this is your first time listening, then welcome. This is the place to be to help motivate, inspire you to become more diverse within your business, within your beauty business, and to pretty much embrace change and basically think outside the box in terms of the beauty industry, and obviously what we can offer to our clients, to our following. So welcome. If you are a regular listener, then thank you for continuing to watch and listen with me. If you haven't listened from the beginning, then please do go back, because I have released some really good podcasts giving you a lot of valuable information about going live, about automation, about some fantastic interviews as well with branding experts, digital gurus, people that are in the beauty industry that have basically become more diverse and created a passive income during lockdown. So many different interviews along the way, so they're really good to go back and to listen to them. So the podcast today, I wanted to talk about being back in clinic. Okay, now, as a lot of you know, if you've watched from the beginning, you know that I do these podcasts. I do a lot of coaching webinars to help people develop and thrive and pivot and become more diverse in their business. But I also do clinic treatments as well. I am a specialist in permanent cosmetics and skin aesthetics. So I run a clinic, which is where I am right now. And I wanted to talk to you today about how it feels being back at the clinic. Now, I completely pivoted my business, and I have been working on my coaching for about a year now, wanting to become more diverse, and the lockdown just pretty much validated that for me and gave me the time to actually put into this other part of my business. But obviously, when we're allowed back at work from the middle of August, back in clinic, I've got a lot of clients waiting for treatments. So I have been absolutely heaving, doing my clients as well as my coaching. And it feels different. I don't know how else to say this. It feels very different being back in clinic. Now, obviously, we've all had a long time off. We've all had 4 to 6 months, depending, probably 4 to 5 months actually. And we've all had a really big chunk of time off treating our clients. So obviously it's going to feel bizarre. It's going to feel bizarre getting back to it, getting back in the swing. It's going to be hard work for us. But what I feel is very different for me is that personal touch. It's very bizarre because if we all kind of think back to why we got in the beauty industry, why we wanted to start doing treatments, why we went down the route of becoming a hairdresser or a beauty therapist. Obviously, we wanted to learn the trade, but there's a big part of that wanted to treat people and to serve people, and also to be able to have that very sociable job. It's a very sociable job. Clients come in, you're almost like a counsellor on some occasions, and some of you will be able to relate to that. Clients tell you all sorts of stuff. And you have that real close personal connection with your clients. Even if it is a yearly treatment they come, or they come for every 2 weeks, you are doing a very personal service. So you have that real, that fantastic connection with your clients. And that is what most of us in this beauty industry absolutely adore. And we love that. Now, the strange thing is that's almost been taken away a little bit. And I hope it's temporary. I hope that we can get back into the swing of things and it'll feel like we can get that back again. But I definitely feel it. I really feel, obviously my regular clients is very different, but any new clients that are coming through the door, there's that disconnect. It's, people are coming in with the masks on, you're not seeing the full faces. And I feel that real personal bond has been rocked almost. And, I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one, because I work in a gorgeous 18th century building, and there's all different rooms on the top floor where I am. And we have hairdressers, aestheticians, laser techs, beauty therapists, and everyone I've spoken to feels the same. And it's a real shame. It's a real shame to feel that something that we either got into the industry for, or we grew to love about the industry, has been taken away with lockdown. And I thought initially it was more so myself, because I thought I've obviously been doing a lot more coaching. I've been enjoying the digital aspect of my business. I've been enjoying creating, the passive income streams, and also interacting on my podcast, my YouTube channel. I've been loving doing all of this. So I thought to myself, is it just me that feels that the hands-on treatment is not what it used to be? But after speaking to everybody who hasn't done what I've done, who is just almost paused in lockdown and got back to it, they feel this real big disconnect. And I really do hope for the people that is why they do what they do. I hope it comes back. But if it doesn't, I hope there's a way that you can find the love for what you do in a different way. And I'm so grateful that I think I found that, even though I have got at the moment that little bit of a disconnect when I'm doing my clients in clinic because of all the PPE we're wearing, the masks, the visor, the fact that we can't see our clients' faces when they walk through the door. I'm a hugger. If I do a really good set of eyebrows, my clients, oh my goodness, I love them, Essjay, and I give them a big hug. I can't hug people. I love giving my clients a hug. So there's that there is that big disconnect with the in-clinic treatments. Now, what I just said a second ago is I do think that I have found another love. I do think I have found that love of helping fellow entrepreneurs be unstoppable and help fellow entrepreneurs think outside the box, try and help them become more diverse, help people that have got a real passion for their signature treatment to diversify and to pivot that and to create an alternative revenue stream from that. I do think I have got that other love, so I'm really thankful for that, and I do want to thank you guys for following and supporting me, enabling me to do that, because I am really grateful. But I do hope that there's a lot of, I do hope that the beauty, hair, aesthetic industry, I hope that they can, or they already have, found the alternative, the being diverse and those people out there have found that alternative love. And if you haven't, if you are one of those that have got back to work, you are now slogging it out, you're back in the rat race, which was on my podcast I released quite a few months ago, the most popular one I think yet, about being in the rat race. If you feel that you're back in the rat race, you are literally back doing it, back to back with clients, relentlessly working your ass off, and you feel that love and passion of that closeness with your client has gone, then I hope that, podcasts like this, or coaching or investing in yourself and trying to find a way to explore, a more diverse revenue stream for you, I hope you find that. And this is why I put on these podcasts, let's face it, this is why these podcasts and these videos are here, because I want people to believe that they're not just a hand-to-client technician. There is more to it than that. And this lockdown, should have proven that to you, should have proven that, I've got a lot of knowledge up there. There's a lot of things in my head that I know. How can I use what I know to share with the world? And I hope that you can become more diverse and you can find that love for that individual thing that you love doing the most. It would be really interesting to hear your feedback. I would love some comments off the back of this podcast to see if you guys also feel the same, and you guys also feel that now you're back in clinic, that you feel there is that disconnect. I've got many hairdressing friends, and the client has to sit there with a mask on, you do the hair, you get it all dolled up, looking absolutely amazing, and you can't even see the client's face and how it works with their bone structure and their smile. And it's very deflating. It's more deflating than it used to, it's more deflating than it should be, sorry. And, that's what a lot of people didn't sign up for. They really didn't. And touching a little bit on my last podcast, which was about pivoting, my second to last podcast, which was about pivoting online. This also kind of works with that as well, because if you are finding that you have got that disconnect, you find that real personal connection that you've always had with your clients is a little bit been, I don't want to say it's been lost, you still love your clients, you still care for your clients, but it's been tarnished. It has been tarnished. COVID has done that. I hope that you can, look at revisit that podcast I did about pivoting, or connect with me online, to find how you can be more diverse. Like I was saying, we are very talented people. We have a lot of knowledge. We have a lot of skills up there in our brains, in our heads, and we need to now be an educator. We need to be an educator to our clients. We need to perform treatments to our clients. We need to have some kind of digital presence. And we also need to have an online shop. There's at least 4 things we can spread our skills across, So, for instance, if you're a hairdresser and you absolutely love doing, I don't even know what kind of, you love doing dip dyes or, ombre effect or whatever. How can you diverse that skill? Can you create online webinars? Can you create subscriptions, to have people paying monthly for your services to then achieve the perfect ombre? Can you have students sign up for mastermind classes? Can you have a milder version that you can use at home for people that can't get into clinic and do virtual treatments? Can you retail a line of hair care products that will help these people that are bleaching the hairs and dip dyeing them, or ombreing them or whatever. I'm not a hairdresser, so forgive the terminology. A range of home care that would actually help them to look after their hair while they're going through the dyeing process. And that is just from one passion, one love, one treatment, one service. You've spread it across 4 different kind of platforms, and that is what we need to be now. we can't rely on just touching our clients to generate an income, because those days are gone. Business around us, all around us, have pivoted and changed and become more diverse. And also we have also got that little bit of a tarnish in our industry, where that personal connection is different now. Clients are coming in with their full masks on. We're not seeing their full faces. We're not seeing their expressions when we've just completed an amazing eyelash enhancement or eyebrow transformation. We're not seeing how happy and fulfilled that client feels. So, it does. I'm finding it. I am really finding it with my eyebrow clients. I'm a specialist in eyebrows and skin, like I said, and I'm finding that when I finish an eyebrow procedure, I actually get them now to take the mask off and stand at the other side of the room, so I can just look at their face with their complete look. But I can do that because it's a one therapist and one technician. One technician, one client clinic, but if you're in a bigger clinic, you've got more people coming through the door, you can't do that. You can't get your clients to take your masks off. But yeah, so I just wanted to do this podcast a little bit about how you was all feeling. And I hope that it is just beginners jitters. We've just got back and we're all kind of like second guessing. A lot of beauty therapists and hairdressers have never had to wear PPE. I've wore PPE for many, many years. So for me, there's just a few little add-ons. But there's a lot of people out there that have never wore it. So maybe there's a lot of second guessing. Am I doing this right? Am I distancing enough? Have I sterilised enough? Is that have I told them the right pre-COVID precautions before they come in? So hopefully a lot of it is just second guessing, and it will get back to, it will improve. But I am fearful for the people out there that haven't diversified the business. I really, really am, because, we are heavily approaching colder. It's, you can see it's becoming to get into a bit of autumn. The autumn mornings are coming in a little bit colder, and obviously if there's going to be a spike, there's going to be a spike in winter. We all know that. That's just not guessing. That's a given. So if you've not started to look at diversifying your business, then you need to start. You really, really do. Because we can still interact with our clients. We can still give our clients content, education, value, services, treatments, and still generate money. We can still generate money without touching our clients. I'm living proof of that, on how well I've pivoted my business, and we all can do the same. So, if you feel that the industry just feels a little bit different at the moment, that personal connection has been a little bit tarnished because of COVID and all our PPE, then, you're not alone. You are not alone. Every single person I've spoke to has felt the same. They really have. So, you can either hold out and think, what, I'll get through this, we'll get back to normal, it'll be okay. Honestly, I wouldn't be doing that. I'd be thinking of other alternatives to find my love again. To me, it's not just a case of coming to work, doing your clients and going home. I want to love what I do. I want to love coming to work. I want to love everything I do, because why do it if we don't love what we do? So if you feel that love has been taken away a little bit because you can't get close enough with your clients and you can't connect on a more personal level with your clients because you can't see their faces, their smiles, their responses, then maybe you need to use your talents and find your love elsewhere by diversifying. So, like I said, it was an off-the-cuff podcast. It really was. But I just wanted to reach out and basically explain that I think it's the norm. I think the norm of that disconnection is real. And I think we're all feeling it. So we either dig our heels in and keep going and hope it's all going to be okay, or we start looking at what we love, what part of the business is left that we love, that we can diversify on, and just go with it. Absolutely go with it. Lean in, get some help, get a personal coach if you need to, reach out to me on my social media platforms, book a discovery call, whatever you need to do, I've got a free webinar that's still out there as well. I've got my Building Your Vision and Mindset webinar, which really helps give people the kick up the backside to do stuff. So there is that out there as well. So please reach out and lean in if you need any help and advice to get out there and become more diverse. But yes, thank you so much for tuning in. And like I say, it was a little bit of an off the cuff one. I didn't really have it scripted. I don't have a lot of things scripted. I just go with it. But if you're feeling a little bit like that, then please just don't think you're on your own. I think we're all, anyone that works in the hands-on personal care industry is feeling it right now. But just get them clients in, get some money in the till, make yourself feel a little bit better because you've got that buffer building back up there, and then start looking at how you can diversify. And that would be my ending statement, my ending recommendation. Do your clients because you're good at that. Build up that money to get that cushion back there, because we've all been struggling that work in the hands-on industry. Then start looking at how you can diversify. Give yourself a few hours each week to start working on your business. Start working on the next steps of your business and how you can diversify your talents. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week on another edition of BBB with Essjay, your beauty business builder. See you soon, guys. Take care. Bye for now. Hi guys, thank you so much for watching. If you feel that you have got great benefit from this and you would like to work with me on a one-to-one or join one of my webinars, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. You can connect with me on Facebook and Instagram, and all my links should be below in the description. I look forward to speaking to you soon and taking your business to the next level. Bye for now.